go to CommSec. Joining us is Tom Piotrowski for a look at the markets today. How are we shaping up today, Tom?
Pete, we're going to see a slightly lower open at this stage for the ASX 200, down by around 0.1%. To be candid, it's been a pretty underwhelming affair as far as Northern Hemisphere markets have been concerned overnight. They're loitering in the neighbourhood of record highs, but they're tending to moderate, if anything, as a trend. If you were to cite a catalyst, later on in the week, we've got some important inflation numbers. You could argue that perhaps investors are treading warily ahead of that outcome because we've seen some hotter than expected inflation readings lately. If there's another iteration of that with these figures, that could certainly scuttle these markets, which, as I said, are at historically high levels. The Dow Jones down just slightly, as is the Nasdaq. The S&P 500 down by 0.25%. We've seen a bit of a bump higher for long and short-term interest rates as far as government bonds were concerned. We saw some stock moves on the back of updates. We've had Domino's Pizza in the US up by about 16%. One of the features there is that they announced a very big share buyback, an additional $1 billion in addition to increasing the dividend. So that's why the shares are up by about 6%. In local terms today, Pete, free of economic news, but we've got Coles and Woodside Energy reporting. So a couple of large names there, which could colour the landscape in terms of sentiment. The Aussie dollar pulling back a little bit to 65.3 US cents.
Okay, Tom, thank you.